Yeah. Can you tell us a story? Okay, well, this took place back in the year of when the International Criminal Court was trying to corner the ICC.com for chessworld.net was trying to corner King's Crusher. He was in the biggity black here, or maybe, I don't know which one he's in the white. They both say King's Crusher. But ladies and gentlemen, it was the Trompowsky assault. But so you've never seen chicky chess quite like this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. Story time when King's Crusher just crushed it in the world with the Trompowsky attack versus Wolverine, the biggity Brazilian bad boy. This is back when King's Crusher had 2,336 ELO, ladies and giggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. Wolverine from Brazil, 2,208, and he's got the super diggity duper biggity moves with his horse, doesn't even lose it to the Trompowsky attack. His name is biggity Brazilian bad boy Wolverine. It's not Wolverine, it's Wolverine, futuristic, Fede Master, 2,208 ELO, and it's in the Wild Wild West, by the way. Eaterny Biggity Balthazar on riding his canoe. He decided to see in the diggity distance it was a game between being played by Wolverine, the Brazilian bad boy, coming to arrest from the ICCU, the biggity best of the sheriffs out there, trying to arrest King's Crusher for crushing too many kings. But he's like, I'm innocent. I never crushed a king in my liggity life. And Wolverine said, I brought my king right riggedy here. Let's biggity play. So now we can see, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, King's Crusher just about to crush this king, biggity black, on the diggity defense here from the Trompowsky attack. Chicky chess. Being Blitzstyle, here comes a queenside castle, riggedy, ready to wreck it in the world of chicky chesses. King's Crusher showing you why he's 2,336 ELO. Holy cow, though. Both biggity players making their biggity moves so dang quick. We've only got 4 minutes and 23 seconds on the clickety-clack clock for both biggity players, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Here comes a queenside assault. No, it's kingside. Yep, indeed, he's expecting that kingside castle from his opponent, Wolverine, and now he's gonna bring the chicky chess biggity moves over there. He's like, I'm gonna crush a king. Where's a king? I'm gonna crush a king. Where's a king? But I'm innocent of these chickity charges. I never crushed a king before in my life, except for right now. I got to defend my innocence in this trial by combat versus you, Officer Wolverine, chicky Brazilian bad boy. But boy, he looks good in a bikini. His name is Wolverine, not bikini or speedo or whatever. Every single Brazilian is born with the natural gift of being good at soccer and looking good on the beach, and that's just the way life is. Chicky chess, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. King's Crusher, so well known for crushing it. He's got that Trompowsky assault, and he's beginning to react to this assault coming his way, trying to defend his innocence. King's Crusher never crushed no kings before, even though he rolls around on crowns. He rolls around on crowns. That's how he rolls around. He gets around a lot faster that way. Chicky chess, beady blitz style. King's Crusher with 3 minutes and 46 seconds on the click clock versus Wolverine 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Master Wolverine from Biggity Brazil still needs the castle though, but King's Crusher's getting ready to crush him no matter where he is. Where are you gonna go? King's Crusher gonna crush you, biggity blitz style, no matter where you go, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. King's Crusher, crushing kings like left and biggity right. I don't know where they get these mad fantastical fights of fantasy from. He's never crushed no kings, but he's about to crush one right now to defend himself on this baseless false charge of him crushing kings. Chicky, about to crush one right now. Chicky, King's Crusher versus Wolverine, trying to survive this tickety tale, being brought to you by Ernie Biggity Balthazar, Biggity Man from Biggity Manila. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and girls, a big gaggle of giggly girls all giggling at the thought that King's Crusher would crush a king. Ha! He would never crush no king. And here comes a cheeky check. He's still getting ready to put that opponent in check. He's gonna do exactly that and put him in check. No castle for you. His name's King's Crusher, and that's what he's gonna do is crush you, king. They're gonna square off here. 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on the clock versus Wolverine. 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Both players. Wolverine riding to town with a big iron on his hip. He's looking at King's Crusher, looking to crush King's Crusher, but using your king to crush King's Crusher. Have you not seen his name? Have you not seen the crowns he riggedy rolls around on? You riding on your horse. He's got a couple crowns down below his feet, and he rolls in. He just rolls into town. King's Crusher. King's Crusher versus Wolverine. The final biggity battle, the final final countdown. He's lining up his queen, lining up his riggedy rooks, and getting really ready to crush this king. This king was a little out of position. We can expect to see the riggedy rook come just as it did. The horse is there. The horse is there to defend. And suddenly, King's Crusher's queen's looking a little conspicuous. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Gonna be moving all around the biggity board, hopping riggedy around right outside of reach of the horses. pretty good position, but gonna lose his bishop, or will he? Chicky, or will he? King's Crusher just crushing it. He's getting riggedy ready. Come take my bishop, please. He says, please, I want my bishop gone. But here we can see the queen gonna offer a queen trade up. A good, prudent thing to do. A prudent thing to do, ladies and gentlemen. But something he doesn't want to do. So he's going to actually biggity move his biggity bishop right on biggity back and say, hey, please, we'll exchange, but not right now. We'll exchange on my tickety terms, please. Holy cow, could someone being so anxious? His name's King's Crusher, and he's versus Wolverine. Chicken, biggity, I mini balas. Blow. King's Crusher versus Wolverine in this super diggity duper awesome, sweet chicken chess game being brought to you by chessworld.net, ladies and jiggly, boys and giggly, and ICCU, the International Criminal Court.com, ICC.com, they're the ones who are out there trying to arrest King's Crusher for falsely accusing him of ever crushing a king. Not true, but he's gonna have to crush this king in trial by combat to survive this game. Wolverine, rest in peace, obviously, because 2 minutes and 17 seconds on the clickety-clack clock, and your ELO, you should have waited till you got a higher ELO before trying to crush King's Crusher. He's got crowns on his booties because he rolls around all diggity-day crushing kings. He can't step on the ground without crushing a king. He's why he doesn't mean to roll around the crowns. He's just faster that way. Chicken. And now we see one more king crush. Wolverine, Fide, Miggity Master, rest in pieces. Fide, Miggity Master, can he survive? Probably, maybe, indisputably, irrefutably, maybe, probably, hopefully for him. Wolverine wants to go back and say, I tried to crush that king, but we played a chicky chess, and now that's riggedy right. My king was crushed. I don't even have a king anymore. I have to use 2 queens now because there's no more kings left around on the chessboard. We have to use our a lighter or a pencil or something here to put up there instead of a king because we don't have any king pieces. King's Crusher came and crushed them all. Riggedy rolling around them on right now, I think. Everyone complaining, did you crush kings? No, I'm riggedy rolling around in these crowns because it's faster that way. Chicken chess, biggity blitz style, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Wolverine versus King's Crusher. Wolverine just has 1 minute left on the clickety-clack clock. He's got to get his Union Miggity mandated break in because fighting King's Crusher is not easy. No, it's not, ladies and gentlemen. King's Crusher takes naps and then you have to forget what you're doing. And then suddenly it's the Trompowski attack. Chicken chess. Biggity blitz style. King's Crusher in some trouble. Black with the miggity micro moves. Now the chickity chessboard is under black control? No, it's under white control still. Wowzers, holy cowzers. King's Crusher appearing to be where he wants to be. Biggity Black trying to make this king side attack, but this king is safely queen side. It's now queen side exchange. Wowzers, holy cowers, the queens exchange on diggity downsers. There's this cheeky check. He's getting riggedy ready. He's getting ready to trade. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, 56 seconds on the clickety-clack clock for Wolverine. 1 minute and 29 seconds on the clock for King's Crusher. The game winding on diggity down. This is going to be the most important moments of the entire game as King's Crusher's freedoms at stake from the ICC.com, the International Criminal or International Chess Criminal International Criminal Chess bliggity blitz style, but there's no biggity B, but that's implied. Chicken, Warcraft 2. This is wax chess blitz style. Wolverine versus King's Crusher. He's crushing it in the world of cheeky chess, but here we see Black's back on the attack, and now King's Crusher's up against the riggedy ropes. He's gonna try desperately, but look at the pickety pawn placement. Wowzers, holy cowzers, Wolverine bringing it back. Wowzers, he was too busy focused on crushing the king, he forgot this pawn could slip on riggedy by and get the queen. Chicken, wowzers. Holy cowzers, King's Crusher is about to be irrefutably, indisputably, undisputedly, indubitably crushed here by Wolverine. His future, no future at all. Wowzers, look at that super diggity duper check, and he's so riggedy ready with 28 seconds on the clickety clack clock. Wolverine gonna make his miggity move, but King's Crusher is sitting so safe. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna exchange on diggity down, and now he's up, down 2 pawns. King's Crusher with a few extra seconds on the clickety clack clock. He's gonna try for a cheeky check. But this could be GG. This could be GG in the near future. He's just trying to draw the tickety time down. 17 seconds on the clickety clack clock, and Wolverine versus King's Crusher. 44 seconds. King's Crusher could take a nap, but he's not. He's gonna try to Miggity Moon run the Diggity time down, Diggity dancing around. Here's the Diggity dance, the hoedown. Chicky. Here's the Diggity dance around the hoedown. Chicky. Yes, the Biggity Blitz style, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. 38 seconds for King's Crusher, but 10 seconds for Wolverine, and he's out of time. Once again, King's Crusher has slipped between his grasp. 6 seconds, and now King's Crusher's slipping away. Can he do it? 5 seconds. Oh no, King's Crusher getting crushed. He's trying to slip away. He's trying his biggity best, but there's nothing he can do. And now it's Good Queen. That's good game. 3 seconds. 3 seconds to 26. But King's Crusher has been crushed with 3 seconds on the clock. He's GG. He's GG. King's Crusher crushed by Wolverine. Chicky. Ernie Biggity Baltazar, the super diggity duper biggity best place to see Chicky Chess Arena Filipina style. Chicky Chess.